Hello, everyone, and welcome to my B2 High Intermediate English course. In this module, you will learn the ways to express wishes and past regrets. At the end, you will get to practice what you just learned with a few sample exercises. Let's get started. Okay, we'll look here at this chart. I wish or if only. Okay, so we can say I wish or if only, and we would add I, he, she, it, right? Any subject here was, that's informal, so that would be the structure. So we would use this, first of all, with past simple. This means things we would like to be different now or in the future. An example is, if only I were a bit taller, I'd be in the team. We can also say, I wish I could be there for you tomorrow. Uh, kind of the past simple for can. We also use this with past perfect form. For example, things that happen in the past and we regret this. So, for example, I wish I hadn't quit my job 2 years ago. I regret this, but I can't change it. Or if only we hadn't wasted all that money. We can also use this with would, things that annoy us. We would like them to change or stop. So, for example, we would say to someone else, I wish you would stop biting your nails. I hate it. Ugh. Yeah, and you can say also, if only it would stop raining. Um, we can't change that. It's been 10 days. All right, we'll go on here. Okay, regrets and wishes. First one is, I wish I did. We can use wish plus a subject plus the past simple to talk about things that we would like to be different in the present or future. These things are very unlikely or impossible. For example, I wish things were different, but this is the way they are. So you can't change this. Or we wish we had enough money to help you, but we don't. That's what that means. Or I wish I could be there for you at your appointment tomorrow, but I can't. All right, the next one is I wish I had done. So we can use wish plus a subject plus the past perfect to talk about things that happen in the past and that we regret. We would have wanted them to be different or to do them differently. We'll see on the next slide here. Okay, so let's look at a few examples. I wish I hadn't quit my job 2 years ago. So I regret this. There's consequences, obviously. Okay, and then I wish we hadn't wasted all that money, but we did. Or there's he wishes he hadn't lost his temper over a simple problem. So he's sorry about that. Okay, let's talk about I wish you would do. We can use wish plus a person or thing plus would plus an infinitive when we talk about situations that annoy us and would like them to change or to stop. So, for example, I wish you would stop biting your nails. I hate it when you do it. We saw that on the chart. Okay, and there's I wish it would stop raining. It's been 3 days. Or I wish that restaurant would change their food selection. I'm tired of the same meals. All right, so wishing that something would change or stop here. All right. Okay. Note that we cannot use the structure to wish about ourselves. We cannot say, I wish I would, but we can say, I wish I could. So that's almost like saying we're able to. I wish I could uh, play the guitar better as a child or something like that. All right, now let's talk about if only. We can use if only instead of I wish with a very similar meaning. The only difference is that if only is more emphatic. So we'll show you a few examples. If only I was or were a bit taller, I would be a basketball player. Or if only you had followed my advice, right? But you didn't. Or if only you would make a bit of an effort, you're being lazy. So kind of sounds like someone is scolding. All right. Note that we can use were instead of was with these subjects I, he, or she after I wish or if only. All right. So for example, if only she was single, I would ask her out on a date. So that we're wishing here that a woman was single. All right, if only he were more helpful. He's rather selfish. All right, so guess what? We're going to move on to a few sample exercises and have some fun and see what we know so far. Okay, so we'll start with this exercise. It's multiple choice. We'll choose the correct option. All right, so I wish I a better job. I don't enjoy this kind of work. So would have had, or would have. Okay, so if you choose the third option or option C, had, that would be the correct answer. Past simple. All right, number two, I wish you so late. I'm tired of always waiting for you. Wouldn't always arrive, wouldn't always have arrived, or hadn't always arrived, or didn't always arrive. Okay, so I know it's hard to choose. You have these different tenses here. All right. So if you chose the option A, wouldn't always arrive, negative here, that would be the correct choice here. Okay, number three. I wish your bedroom, it's a mess. Would tidy up, had tidied up, or would have tidied up. So, which sounds correct? All right. If you chose option A, would tidy up, because we use would here, if you wish someone or something would change, that would be the correct answer. All right, number four. I wish it, so we have would stop, stopped, would have stopped, had stopped, raining. This rain is annoying. I want to go out. Okay. All right. So if you chose option A, would stop, that would be the correct choice here. So wishing something could change. Let's do one more here. I'm starving. I wish I ate, would have eaten, had eaten, or would eat breakfast this morning. So regretting something. Okay. All right. If you chose option C, had eaten, using the past perfect, that would be the correct answer here because it's already in the past. All right. Now let's look at this exercise. So fill in the blanks here um, and complete these with the correct form here for wishes and regrets. For example, you felt sick and you missed your friend's birthday party. So I wish I hadn't felt sick. So yeah, something we couldn't change. All right, number one, you got up late and you missed the train. All right. So what would go here? I wish I. So, all right. Hadn't. We want that. Gotten up late. That would be it. All right. Great job. And then you shouted at your girlfriend and she broke up with you. So we would say, I wish at my girlfriend. Okay. So um, you would want hadn't, right? Past perfect. Hadn't shouted, right? At my girlfriend. So that's a regret. Okay, number three. You're not the boss, so you can't use the car park. All right, I wish, what would we say here? I were the boss, right? Okay, number four. You didn't go to the meeting and you lost the contract. Oh boy. All right, so I wish I to the meeting. Okay, so we want what? Had gone, oops, had gone to the meeting. So past perfect here. Okay, let's do one more here. Your neighbors make a lot of noise and you hate it. If only my neighbors so much noise. Okay, all right. Wouldn't, that's what you want. Negative. Make so much noise. All right, let's look at the first one here. It's a little different. So we'll complete the text with these drop down choices here, the correct options. Dear Mom, I feel really unhappy. I wish I this job. Okay. Hadn't accepted, wouldn't accept, or didn't accept this job. Okay. We know it would be in the past, right? Because I have this job I don't like. All right. So if you chose the first one, hadn't accepted, that would be correct here. If only I to you before I made the decision to come here. Had listened, listen, or would listen. Okay, all right, so you would also choose the past perfect here, right? All right, so that would be had listened, right? But I didn't. Okay, the people here are unfriendly. I wish I, friendlier colleagues, would have, had, or had had. Okay, so talking about a present situation, so, but we can't change this. So if you chose the middle one, had, simple past for have, that would be correct. All right, one more. And I don't even have breaks. If only I longer breaks. So we have had, or would have. Okay, so that's like saying I wish. Okay, so if you chose the first one, had, that would be the correct one in this context. All right, well, excellent job with these exercises. It shows that you were listening well. Great job. All right, well, I can help you learn to speak English with more confidence. I'm TESOL certified. I teach native U.S. English. I'm experienced in online tutoring, and I work with all learning levels and most age groups. So whether you need help with grammar, speaking, vocabulary, or writing, or any other area, you've come to the right place. Well, thank you for watching my video and happy learning.